cat-proof cup. Because if Frederick's already acting up now, we're just not going to deal with it tonight, alright? So we're going to crack open the bubba. Alright. Now we can't get it. Now we're good. Now we're good to go. We survived Monday. We made it. Congratulations. What'd that say? Your goldfish was called Frederick. Very nice, very nice. It was such a Monday. Yeah, I feel that. You know, everything was going good today. Except for like the machine that we have at the job site is an absolute bitch of a machine. It sucks. Like the thing has no power. The only perk to it is that it's only like 42 inches wide, so like it's pretty narrow, and like, you know, it can fit in like tight spaces where other skid steers and track loaders can't. So that's really the only perk to it. Other than that, like the thing really doesn't have much power to it. And we got brick delivered to the site today, and you know, we had to get the brick from the road all the way into the backyard, and then there was a decently steep hill that you had to climb with it. So this machine, you know, being weak, super weak, couldn't even pick it up off the ground. So yeah. And then so what I had to do was pretty much push it. I just pushed it right all the way to the backyard. And you know what, like it went like as well as you could expect it would go. I mean, it wasn't super smooth, but we, and then at the end of the day we had to get the one skid that was left over back down to the roadside, right? So I had to push this thing all the way back down, and it went pretty good up until the point where we hit the downhill. And yeah, the machine pretty much just went for a ride, and like I couldn't stop it. I was just picking up speed as I was going down towards the driveway. I'm like, oh shit, like here we go. And yep, we hit the driveway, and pff, down goes the skid. And I'm just sitting there just looking at it, just like in disbelief that it just happened. And it's the end of the day, and now we got to pick up this skid of brick. And yeah, that wasn't, you know, the ideal way to end the day, but whatever. You know what, it only took a couple minutes, but it was just the fact that it happened. It was like, of course, just to finish off the day, this is the way that it's gonna end. But whatever. It's okay. How's Annabelle? You tell me. Yeah. I'm being watched, so.
Go follow Nate Sunshine.
Yeah, she's watching me. I'm being watched. Where's Harold? I actually think Harold's in the car. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Harold's in the car. But yeah, my mom put Annabelle up there last night, I believe. And I had no idea until she pointed it out late last night. And I guess she just forgot to move it, so you know, as soon as you brought that up, I looked up and she was still sitting there staring at me. Is that my girlfriend watching me? Absolutely not. She's about 24 hours away from getting a restraining order, and yeah, that'll be that. What would you do if somebody sent me a full-size doll? Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, I probably wouldn't keep it. Yeah. I'm just being honest. I probably would not keep that doll. Yeah, it would have to go. It would have to go. Yeah. If I go to the post office this weekend and there's a full-size Annabelle doll there, listen, I won't be mad. I'll be disappointed. Okay? I'll be disappointed. Return to sender, yeah. Disappointed is worse. Exactly. Exactly. Some strange people, though. Oh, it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun, you know? Guys, I had, like, I don't know, like, other than that skid tipping today, it was a pretty tame Monday, like, you know? A lot of machine work for most of the day. Yeah. Pretty tame. Went for dinner at my dad's, and we got family from North Carolina that's down. So, you know, it was good seeing them. I think we're gonna get out golfing next weekend with them, so that'll be good. But yeah, all around a good time. Okay, yeah, what part? Okay, do any of you know where, like, I want to say, I'm gonna have to go with a golf course here, okay? So, like, I'm sorry if you don't know it, but I think it's called Pinewood or something like that. Pinehurst. Okay, yeah, they live right near Pinehurst. So I'm not too sure whereabouts in North Carolina that is, but yeah. That's where I was dying with the plague there when we took our road trip out there. Yeah, it was a rough one. It was a rough one. Somebody just asked, what do I shoot? Okay, lately, I've been struggling. I've been struggling lately on the course for some reason. Like, I can't put two nines together. Like, you know, I went 51 and then 42 on Sunday. So, 51 and 42. Frederick's still trying to get at it. So, yeah. And then the weekend before that, I went 50 and 42. So, I don't know what's going on, but I can't put it together, and I'm just, yeah. Did I beat Justin? I did beat Kuhn, yeah. I beat Kuhn, but Schinkel got me this weekend. He got me. He got me by 2 strokes. But I'm not gonna lie, like I'm being pretty hard on myself for, like, you know, if you take into consideration the amount that I've actually gone out to practice and actually gone out to play. You know, my mentality is like, you should be shooting like mid to low 80s, like you should be there consistently, but it's like, realistically that's not really gonna happen because I've only been to the range like a handful of times, and yeah, so I don't know. We'll get there eventually. Slow and steady wins the race, you know. Swing is one of a kind. He's the no backswing king. No backswing king. But yeah, I got a new putter. So, you know, that definitely helped. Once I got the hang of it, because I only got it the day before we went out, so, you know, I didn't really get to practice with it beforehand, but, you know, after a couple holes, I'm like, you know what, I'm liking this thing, so I'm glad that I picked it up. I've honestly, my dad's buddy gave it to me because he got it gifted to him, and he was like, oh, like, I just bought a putter, like, I don't need it, and I was like, oh, like, you know, I was talking about it a couple weeks ago, how I wanted to get a new putter, and he was like, oh, like, you know, give this one to Alex to try out. If he likes it, he can have it. And I tried it out, and I was like, yeah, man, thank you very much. I appreciate it, you know. And so, yeah, now it's my putter, and don't really know the brand name, but I like it. Feels good, so that's all that matters, you know. Let's see it. I think it's in the car still. I'll get it out for the live tomorrow, but oh yeah, and then my so our young cat, Mabel, I guess she got, so my mom gets up early in the morning some mornings to go take pictures and whatnot, right? And she so she was out there, she got up and it was like 4:30 or something in the morning, and then Mabel ended up sticking in one of like the fly trap. Yeah, it was like a sticky little like piece of paper, but it was completely like transparent. And yeah, so she ended up stepping on it and it was stuck to her paw, so she's running around freaking out, and she ended up knocking over the putter, and it was just a whole like ordeal. I mean, I didn't hear it, I was out cold, but my mom said it was just a mess, so I can only imagine. I would have loved to see it though. It would have been pretty funny. I would have got a good kick out of it. I don't know, like, what's up with cats and going crazy at night? What's that about? Because I don't know what it is. Like, it's Mabel not so much, but Frederick, like, he gets weird at night. Like, he just gets weird. All fired up, and he's, like, all just running around, all full of energy. And it's like, what got into you, man? What just happened? Nocturnal. The zoomies. Yeah, that's what we call them too, the zoomies. Oh yeah, guys, by the way, that nap yesterday absolutely ruined me. Ruined me. I went to bed at like 1, just after 1 o'clock. And then I had to get up at like 6 o'clock for work. Rough start, just a rough start. And absolutely typical. Super typical of me. It's brutal. It was the Bud Light. I didn't actually have anything to drink on the golf course yesterday. You know, Coons. Fucking guy. He's funny. He had a couple drinks though. I don't know what he was drinking, but yeah, he had a couple drinks. That's why you never believe me when you say I'm going to bed. Yeah, like, I have every intention on doing so. It just sometimes doesn't work out that way. You know, like, I sit there, then I'll get off, and then I'll sit on my phone for a little bit, and then next thing you know, I catch a second wind, and I'm like, oh, I don't really want to go to bed yet, because if I go to bed now, the next thing I know, I gotta get up, and then I gotta go back to work, so, you know, I gotta make the most of the night, so I usually end up staying up pretty late, yeah, and then I regret it every morning. As soon as I open my eyes, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to take a nap after work today. It's a vicious cycle because I never do it. And then it's always the same, exact same thought process. Exactly the same. And yeah. Vicious cycle. So happy for you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Much love. Thank you. Thank you. What are you doing? Four hours of sleep. Like, I have this theory, and I've tested it multiple times. Not purposely, but like just through living, you know. And like, I swear I run better off of like either 5 to 6 hours of sleep compared to when I get like 8 or 9 hours. Like, if I take like almost like kind of like a long nap, I feel like I run better. Like, it's like I'm less tired during the day. I feel like I'm just more efficient. But then, like, you know, I sleep for like a good 8 to 10 hours, right? I wake up and I'm groggy. I'm like, oh, you know what? I don't really want to do much. I think I might take a nap later. Like, how does that work? That makes no sense to me. Oh, no. We're good. We're okay. We're okay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Can I take a 20-minute nap? Absolutely not. No. I can't even take an hour nap. I try. I set 3, 4 alarms. Sleep right through every single one. Every single one. And it's not like I hit like stop on them either, right? I wake up and like they're still there on my home screen, but they've been going for so long that it's just not even making a noise anymore. So I just sleep right through it. And it's bad. It's really bad, but I don't know what to do. Like I can't help it. I can't help it. What time do I normally get up in the morning? My first alarm, because of what I just said, my first alarm starts at 5:40 or 5:45 in the morning, and then it goes right up until like 6:10. I set an alarm, to make sure, like, even if I am hitting snooze, there's enough of them going off where it's like, all right, like you're up, like, you don't have enough time to fall back asleep really. And then yeah, so I'm really usually up and moving by about like 6:15, 6:20. And then it's a rush to get ready. Yeah. Yeah. And then we get to work. But we always get to work still at the appropriate time. It's not like I'm like late. It's like I'm good. So, we still make it work, but my morning routine definitely could be better. It's something I definitely could work on, but you're up at 5. That's early. That is super early. Oh. We can all work on our more. Okay, no, you know what? There is one person who it's like has like always had their morning routine down for the most part for as long as I've known him, which is absolutely insane. Like Will. He is like he's a morning person. He is. At least a hell of a lot more than I am. Like this guy has always been up in the morning. He'll make breakfast, he's especially now, so like he's got a great routine, but it's like he's always had a good morning routine. And I'm just like, how, man? Like, how do you do this? Like, back when we'd work together, he'd be up. He'd already be up. His bed would be made. He's downstairs. He's already eaten a bowl of cereal. He's dressed. He's ready to go. And I'm just waking up, still trying to get my bearings together. Like, I don't even know, what's what yet. And, yeah, it's I don't know. It's nuts. Yeah, but he does go to bed early, yeah. He does. He's always been like that too. Honestly, he was always like that. He's like, man, like, I'm not coming out tonight. He's like, I gotta go to bed. Like, do you see what time it is? I gotta go to bed. I gotta sleep. I'm like, damn, bro. Damn. For the longest time, even when we wouldn't have work the next day, really, for the most part, except on weekends, weekends he'd come out, but he was strict on his going to bed early. He had to be in bed before 10 o'clock. Like, if you saw him up past 10:30, that was a rare sight. That's like, damn, this guy's living tonight. He's up. He's moving. And I'm the complete opposite. I'm like, dead in the morning, but come nighttime, I'm alive. I'm bumping. But Melissa, thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's very generous. Much love. Thank you, thank you. No, he was never annoying in the mornings or anything like that, no. Not at all. You know, he'd just do his thing. That's it. He'd just do his own thing. Was he always vibing in the morning too? Yeah, you know what, for the most part, yeah. You know, you gotta give him a little bit, like, you know. But while we were on our way to work, you know, he'd wake up and he was vibing. You know, once you get those tunes bumping in the car, yeah, he's vibing. For sure. For sure. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. When will I come to the States? I'm not too sure. Hopefully soon. You know, as of right now, the borders still aren't open for me, but if all goes to plan, they open up on the 21st. But who knows when we'll actually be able to, you know, personally make it myself into the States. But, you know, hopefully sooner than later, you know? You can fly into the States. Yeah, you can fly into the States, yeah. That's very true. But like as we said, we're gonna be hitting up BC. We're gonna be going there first. Vancouver, and then you know, see what happens from there. But you know, we're both looking forward to it. It's gonna be an exciting journey. You know, we're gonna have a great time. It'll be great being able to bring you guys along. You know, the content will be for you, so you know, we're gonna make it as entertaining as possible. And yeah, I definitely say it's something to look forward to. Like, I think it's gonna go good. I think it's gonna go really good. YouTube, yep, we're gonna do YouTube, yeah. So we're gonna expand a little bit on the social media, you know, change up the content, and yeah, really just see where it takes us. But I think we've got a good little grasp of it right now. We got a good idea of where we want to go. So you know, it's really just making it happen, which we are more than capable of doing. So you know, just got to do it. No, we're not driving. We're gonna fly. We're gonna fly. But yeah, we're not just staying in Vancouver. You know, we're gonna travel. We're gonna go around BC, I'm sure. Try and see as much as we can, do as much as we can while we're there, and really just kind of soak it up. And yeah, really looking forward to it. Like, it's it hasn't fully sunk in yet, but you know, it's starting to, and it's crazy. It's unreal. And really, it's only possible because of you guys. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. You know, I say it all the time. but you know, it's outstanding, and yeah, I really do appreciate all of you. Much love. And it's gonna be exciting, to say the least. Did I map out all the dominoes? No. Gotta get away from the dominoes, you know? Gotta escape. Although I'm sure that they have one there. I'm sure they've got one. Wave to you? Alright. I'll wave. But you gotta let me know if you see it. That's it. Or you can't. No, we're actually getting an Airbnb, so yeah, we're gonna be making our decision on which one within the next couple days. So yeah, Airbnb is the way we're gonna go. Do you have a good camera to take? No, not myself, but you know, you bet your ass we're gonna get one before we go. Like, don't you worry, guys. We're doing it right. We're not half-assing it. If we're gonna do it, we're going balls to the wall. We're not gonna chintz out, so don't worry. Don't worry. Alright, guys. I think we're gonna call her a night. I'm pretty beat. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna go to bed right now because, you know, I'm not. I'd like to, but I'll probably take a bit and unwind, chill a little bit, and then yeah, you know, we'll be back at it tomorrow, so we'll be more energized, I hope, you know, back with the earlier times, so that'll be good. And then yeah, you know, hopefully have some more info, you know, maybe even a couple more stories I could tell you. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, Christine, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I will. But yeah, much love, guys. Good night.